Welcome viewers, this is Winch here. What's it like to be on the receiving end of the Sleeper Simulant? Well, look at that kill feed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just destroying my entire team. Yeah, sorry about the teabag. Hit the dislike button. I'm teabagging myself at that point. Let me just quickly point out here, spare change, if you ever see this gun drop, does it remind you of something? Yes, 2 burst, hopscotch pilgrim, old school. This is a gun to get if you can get lucky enough, given the broken PvP reward system that's quote-unquote bugged right now. But I just want to slip this in here before we get into the details of the Sleeper Simulant. This gun, if you can get one with brace frame, like I'm fortunate enough to get with this one, spare change it. I used to mock this weapon before taking King, but now this is our pretty much go-to high-impact pulse rifle. But this is the closest you get to hopscotch. You can 2 burst with this gun all day long. This is Iron Banner, so a few of these guys are surviving 2 bursts, but for most part, if you get them 38 damage, they'll drop in 2 bursts if you get all shots in the head. I'll have a review of that gun here to come in the future. I just want to kind of plant the seed there for you. So Sleeper Simulant, you saw the beginning clips. You will only see epic gameplay like that on my channel. Not to brag, guys, but I mean that's good stuff right there. I mean that guy coming at me with the sword. And I shoot, I guess, behind him, ricochet off the floor, hit the wall across the thing as he's about literally so close to the blade he could shave my face with it. Bounce the ricochet off the wall and take him out without killing myself. I have no idea how I did that. I didn't realize I did that until I went back and saw that footage. So I had to get those 2 epic clips here. The one right after that, bouncing the wall with, I think, a 3-banked shot, maybe a 4, before I kill that guy. So even if you miss with this weapon, there's a good chance that the ricochet will take it out, or take you out too. Just bear that in mind. And I had to put this in here for my last video. Everybody's hating on the Sunbreaker, saying it's OP. Look at that one shot to the head, sniper. There you go. But Sleeper Simulant. Why do I want to review this gun? I think this is an absolute PvP monster. Look at this. 1 Sunbreaker, Iron Banner. How about another one? Boom. Boom. 2 super kills. You are literally the touch of God with this gun. Anything in the game is game for you. And I don't care if they're in super, they have heavy, what have you. If you play smartly with this heavy exotic fusion rifle, my goodness, can you be a force to be reckoned with on the Crucible map game modes. You pick up heavy ammo, you get 4 shots. That's great. You basically have essentially 4 minimum guaranteed kills as long as you play smartly. Whenever you pick up rockets now, like when I pick up the Vertigo rocket launcher from Future War Cult, I get a whopping 2 rockets. What am I going to do with that? Get 2 kills? That's worthless. This thing is capable, as I will demonstrate here. Look at this guy. I didn't even see him. I was like, whoa. Hello. This thing is capable of sniping across the map. Let me show you this shot. The aim assist on this thing's sick. Look at this guy. You even see this guy? He's that little small speck there in the spawn. Look at this. Boom! I don't even think I had the reticle on him. Just I look like I was like, you know, 4 feet off of him to the right, but somehow I got the kill. This thing is the most forgiving weapon I've ever seen, and it does some marvelous things. I've got multi kills with this, and forgive me, I somehow didn't get the footage in here. I lost it in my footage, but I was playing salvage and I pulled off like a multi-kill with 1 burst from this thing, just slicing through 3 guys. I was like, holy cow. I mean, you'd be amazed if you use this gun long enough, what you can do and pull off. It's really good in game modes like this, salvage, and these kind of 3 versus 3 game modes. Because there's literally nothing that can challenge you, and whenever people pop their supers, it's like game over. You know, you're not going to survive with this weapon. Again, you want to time it. It's a fusion rifle. It's a very slow charge rate fusion rifle, so don't think you can just go Ramboing in there. You got to kind of play smartly and start pre-charging it just like you do fusion rifles, but think of it as a big sniper rifle on top of that as well. And it can just really reach out and touch people. So as long as you position yourself, you listen to the cues, like when people activate the hammer soul behind you, start pre-charging it and get on them. And there's a D-bag. I know. I'm sorry. You gotta help but celebrate a little bit when you shut down a guy that just popped a super and you just one-shot him with this gun. A gun that was immediately dismissed amongst the community and all the quote-unquote you know, Destiny experts out there as being a, quote, troll weapon. So many people just got this weapon and are like, oh, it's trash, it's trash. And I agree, for PvE, it's underwhelming because until they buff the ammo count on this, there's really no reason to run this over something else. But in Crucible, whole different story, and again, people just kind of dismiss it as being trollish or just kind of a fun weapon to use, but man, I really disagree. There's that clip again. I mean, look at that. I mean, unbelievable what this gun can do sometimes. Again, across the map, Twilight Gap, boom. And I'll move up here, and again, this is 3 versus 3. I think elimination we're playing here, or maybe skirmish. But you'll see a couple guys up here in Radiance. Again, a very difficult super to deal with. Machine guns or rocket launchers really just aren't going to one-shot those kind of things, and Sunbreakers alike as well. So as much grumbling as there is right now, I've seen on my last video. I can appreciate your guys' comments. I guess we just have to agree to disagree. I'm not saying the Sunbreaker doesn't need a nerf, but I'm saying, you know, just be careful before you just start getting on the nerf wagon. But as much grumbling as there are about the Sunbreaker, having the ability to one-shot a Sunbreaker, as I demonstrated here throughout this gameplay, is very significant. So I want to encourage you guys to use this weapon and give it a shot. I mean, it's not just a troll weapon. It's very effective. Look at this. I picked up 2 heavies in this gameplay. So now I got 7 shots right now. What do you think that's going to do for the team? Not a good day. Just take your time. You got all the time in the world before you expose yourself, because chances are you're going to take some damage while you're getting ready to fire that, as I can demonstrate right there. I mean, I got kind of lucky there. It's a dangerous weapon. I'll admit, it's difficult to use. It's not a newbie type weapon. It takes some skill. It's going to take some guts. You got to play it right, and this thing can kill you. I've done it before. I'm going to gameplay of it, but you shoot something and all of a sudden it says misadventure. Like, what the hell? And then I realize, oh, that's the beam, you know, bouncing off the wall, coming back and hitting me, which it can do. You know, there are some kind of glitchy stuff with this gun on occasion. I don't know if Bungie intended that to be an unforeseen consequence of this weapon, but just treat it with respect. You know, it's a deadly weapon to your opponents, and has potentially, you know, maybe that's a balancing aspect they put into it, or worked into it, that has that capability to one-shot you as well. So don't just be stupid with it, but don't be surprised if you get a little bit unlucky with it. But this kind of goes with the territory of having a monster dangerous, I mean, by far none the most powerful heavy weapon. I mean, look at this guy. I mean, somehow he lands a sticky grenade on me, but I still put him down there after his resurrection. I mean, that's wholly defeating. When you just take the wind out of the sails of the team and they just picked up heavy there, I mean, there's nothing they can do. And I could even sit back further in this if I wanted to. Again, they're scared. They're sitting back, they're scared. They're being smart about not exposing themselves, but I'm not going to play their game. I'm going to play it the way I want to play it, and make sure I'm in the position I want to be in. Shooting from the hip too, this is one of the perks of this weapon, is hip fire. It's actually not too bad. If you do get cut off, like in these kind of situations, it is capable of shooting from the hip accurately. Not something you want to do, you know, it's not preferable to do it, but obviously in terms of loadout with this, I stick away from, I just go with extended clip there if I recall right, or range. I'm sorry, I can't remember what I run on. It really doesn't matter. The middle tier perks aren't really anything worth mentioning. It's really just, you know, unlocking all the aspects of this weapon and then leveling up. So that's it for me. Watch the rest of this gameplay. We'll go on a 15 kill streak. Try it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I will see you on the battlefield. Sleeper Simulant for the win.